Good evening, friends. With Apala Engineering and General Geology from Parbin Singh book, chapter number 6, Structural Feature of a Rock. Inside this chapter, part A, General Introduction, Primary and Secondary Structure, some basic terms, and part B, folds and foldings, introductions, parts of a folds, classification of folds, example of folds, causes of folding, and engineering considerations. According to this, typical questions. Question number 1. Explain the following terms. Dip and strike. Here difference between dip and strike, and but make us neat and clean diagrams. In daily practice, you do daily practice. It is important with example. Okay. So dip and strike. Second difference and clear point to point anticlines inclines. Third, local and regional dip. Fourth, dome and basins, recumbent foldings, conjugate folding folds. And question number second in a B C section. A, define a fold. B, how folds are classified, explains with the help of neat sketch important type of folds as a distinguished on the basis of inclination of axial plane. C is add a note on the engineering importance of folds. Question number 3 is divided in section 1, 2, 3. First, what are folds? Second, give an outlines of classification of fold. Third, add a note on the causes of folding. And fourth, tick the correct answer. A question A, dip is defined as, select one answer. First, the inclination of a layer of rock with the horizontal planes, the angle of inclination of a layer of rock with vertical plane. Third is the option, the angle which the slope of a mountain make in general. Or fourth is none of the above. So answer A, first answer, the inclination of layer of rock with a horizontal plane. B, plunge is the angles which is determined in a fold with respect to axial plane of the fold, axis of the fold, strike of the fold, and none of the above. So B answer is second, axis of the fold. C question, in isoclinal fold, all axial planes. First options are essentially vertical and parallel. Second may be vertical inclined and horizontal, but all are parallel. Third is and are essentials horizontal but parallel. And fourth is none of the above. So C answer is second, may be vertical inclined or horizontal, but all are parallel. D question, concentric folds are folds repeated in depth in which thickness of all the involved layer first has remained constant, second has increased at the crest and decreased at the limbs, and third is has decreased at the crest and increased at the limbs, and fourth decreased throughout the sequence. And E is so the answer is 1, has remained constant. E E questions, drag folds are developed in the layer. Options, select one. First of all, we read carefully every option. Which are competent or surrounded on side by incompetent layer. Second, which are incompetent and surrounded by competent layer on both sides. And third, which are surrounded on side by igneous intrusion. And fourth, none of these conditions. E answer is second, which are incompetent and surrounded by competent layer on both sides. Fifth question, draw neat sketch to explain following geological structure in verticals cross sections along the bank of a stream valley. A, point to point here described. A, sequence of 3 horizontal layers striking across the valley. B, B type question, a sequence of a 3 horizontal layer dipping 45 degrees downstream and striking across the valley. And C, a sequence of a 2-layer throw in a symmetrical incline valley running along axial plane of the fold. And sixth question, draw neat labeled sketch of 2 layer of sedimentary rock thrown to. So this type of question answer is point to point write with definition and neat sketch. First isoclinal fold dipping 30° west, and second overfold with 15° east dip, and third a recombinant fold with 1/5 of limbs showing as the root zone. Thank you.